What's going on, world? It's your one and only Beam of Drip. Listen, a lot of people tell you something. Y'all see in the background. That's what I gotta survive off. See them crackers and chips and stuff like that. Ain't no shame because eventually somebody out there will hear my struggle. And this is the only reason I'm posting it for the world to see. So hopefully somebody will see me out here and would speak and ask me, am I okay? And is there anything that I need? Because if you already know me, you know I would work if you help me. I don't care if I got to come to your house 3 days a week, or 4 days a week, cut your grass, clean your house, whatever it takes. And if you go through my profile, you already should know I'm a jack of all trades. If you have a small business that need marketing and you tired of paying Google, or whatever ads that's charging you a hell of a lot of money per month, per week, or whatever company, come see me. You know what I'm saying? I would negotiate. Because right now I'm living off the land. You feel me? And I try my best to keep up with myself, I take baths, the best way I can. And some people be like, oh, why you telling the world your business? Let me tell y'all something. I had to wake up and realize something. If you don't expose what you're going through, how can anybody help you? Because apparently the people that know you already and know you going through something, they're not helping you the way that you need to be helped. It's somebody out there, some organization out there that will open up to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame how a stranger would do more for you than the people that's watching you every day struggle. And I get it. Keep people out your business. Bruh, that's not business struggling. Business is when you hit the lottery. Keep people out your business. Business is not walking around here struggling trying to figure out where you're gonna sleep at, what you gonna eat tomorrow. Is all these junks right here is gonna kill me soon? Because there's no vegetables. Vegetables is too expensive to buy. Meat is too expensive to buy. You know what I'm saying? Eating healthy, we all know that's too expensive. And when you want to talk about or ask people to stay over their house, bro, I done did all that shit. I done did all that. I done went to family member houses. We're gonna start with family first. I done went to family member houses. In the midst of me finding a job, I cook dinner for them. I cook breakfast for them. Make sure they're, you know what I'm saying, they're good. So when they go to work or when they wake up, they got something to eat. I clean the house. I mowed the yard. And at the end of the day, I still got pushed out on the streets because of money. So, there's nothing to complain about. I'm just putting somebody out there on game right now. Speak. Don't use social media just about the good. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could look at anybody's profile and see good stuff. But if you hurting right now and you ask me for help, I'm going to go straight to your profile and I'm going to see all the wonderful things. I don't see nothing about no struggling. I don't see none of that. So automatically, I'm going to assume you either trying to play me or you just out here scamming people. So that's why they say closed mouth do not get fed. I'm right here, right now, putting people on game to let people know it's okay to let people know when you're struggling. Because I'm financially hurting right now. And if you personally know me, you know I'm a good person. It's just my loyalty took advantage of me. My family, the love that I had for my family, I was so mentally gone on, oh, you're supposed to love your family. That's why I let them take advantage of me for 15 years. For a amount that I couldn't even buy a house. I couldn't take care of myself, So, right now I'm looking for work. I done signed over 55 to 60 applications. It's not working right now. I'm normally a independent contractor, but I need a certain part for my truck so I can get back working. Um, I reached out to a couple people. It's people out here that's hurting just like me, but I don't know because they don't expose it. So, that's why I be looking sideways when I go to reach out to people and they be like, man, I'm going through a struggle right now. If you post it, I would never ask you. So, to make a long story short and to encourage somebody out there that's struggling, but they're hiding their struggle, you're not going to receive any real help. Because most of the time, and from my experience, the people around you, they're watching you struggle and they're not going to do anything about it. They're preying on your downfall. It's the people that you don't know that's been in that situation that's going to end up helping you out. I done called churches, and I'm not here to speak bad about it, but it's just a shame how, I'm going to use an example. I was in Atlanta, and I reached out to a church, and they told me in order for them to help me financially, I had to be a member for 6 months to their church. That's a business. I'm not here to talk down about no religion or anything like that, but I'm struggling. My whole life, I went to church. I was a musician for churches. I used to own the gospel rap group. We went from church to church to church to church. Nobody offered any financial support. So, the group broke up. We needed help, and when we asked for help, we end up being removed off a program, told no. So it's like we're getting older, and we were teenagers at the time. So, to make a long story short, and I know I keep saying that, open up. If your pride level is so low, or not low, is so high to a point where you become shameful of asking the world for help, you're never going to get help. I've been living in this lifestyle for almost 5 to almost 10 years. All my whole adulthood, I've been struggling. I've been trying to hold on with these apps. Most of these app jobs, I ain't gonna say no names, but if you've been following me on Facebook, you already know what time it is. But a lot of these app jobs, they don't provide enough money for you. They make billions and billions of dollars, but they don't provide enough money for you to support just yourself. God forbid you have a family. So whoever's out there struggling, don't do me a favor, but do yourself a favor and let the world know. Because regardless, people gonna talk about you, whether you rich, whether you poor, whether you're whatever the case may be. If you're not helping them out, they're gonna talk about you. If you're not a yes sir man, they're gonna talk about you. They just gonna talk about you regardless. So if you have a heart, and and my Cash App is posted up there. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not scamming nobody, and I'm dead serious. I do need help. It's hot as hell out here, but I'm not complaining because I wake up every day. People constantly tell me to pray. Well, I did that, and I'm still doing that, and I still got faith that it's something or somebody out there that has a clean heart that hears me. I might look like I'm not struggling because I'm trying. I shave, you see, I keep up with myself. God gave me the ability, and I'm multi-talented, so I could shave my own self. I could do my own hair. You know what I'm saying? I could cook my own food. I'm very good with cooking. I'm very good with mechanical works. It's just the financial part. If you run the business and you know me, I will come to you. You help me get there, I will come to you and I will work for you. Just make it make sense and make it a way where I could survive out here. I done signed applications for grants. They make it hard to get a grant. Some of these grant places, you got to pay to even communicate with them. And one thing that really blew my mind is when I go to ask for help, people tell you things over and over and over, and all you could do instead of arguing and making them upset because they feel like you're not listening to them. And a lot of people, one thing I noticed, a lot of people that don't want to help you, that's when they use the name God. Remember that. That's not something negative. That's just letting you know reality. I've faced that. People tell me, oh, why won't you try this? Why won't you try that? I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go out there and do something stupid that's gonna put my life in jeopardy, put my future in jeopardy. Everybody knows selling drugs you could come up, but it's not legal. So why even cross that line? You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, oh, okay, you could do the devil work, but why do that? It's gonna catch up with you. This is 2025. It's cameras everywhere. I'm pretty sure they're watching me right now. I'm pretty sure that they know what I'm going through. You know, they're just doing their job. They can't reach out to you and be like, hey, bro, let me help you, because they're just doing their job. And 9 times out of 10, they know every move that you're taking right now. They're watching me right now. The feds, all that is watching me right now. I don't commit no crimes. I'm out here trying to do my best. I reach out to people. I help people and don't even have it. You know, it's not something to brag about. It's just let you know I got a good heart. And I'm just doing my best in